Hi everybody, George Chamberlain here, watching your dollars on this what is it, Thursday morning, which I think works out to about the 14th of the month, right? 14th of the month of July. Hope your day's off to a good start. Enjoying the weather. It's going to get hot, I guess, next week again. Stock market was up a little bit yesterday. The Dow gained about 44 points to 12,491. And believe it or not, it's been up in 8 of the last 12 sessions. You never would know that paying attention to the media folk out there. NASDAQ was up nicely as well. Got a couple of good economic reports out this morning. The best one was on the job market. It said the number of people filing for unemployment benefits fell by 22,000 to 405,000. That's a lot of people, but it's the lowest number we've seen in 3 months, so that's good news. Retail sales were up by 0.1%. Doesn't sound like much, does it? But the experts out there were expecting that retail sales were going to be down by 0.2%. So the retail sales numbers, one of the reasons the number was lower was because these are June numbers. Gasoline prices way down, so people weren't spending as much. Well, when I say way down, I mean it down from where it had been in previous months. Weren't spending as much on gasoline, so retail sales were not that high. What else we got going on this morning? Not too much. Of course, there's this stuff going on back in Washington, D.C., the president and members of Congress trying to come up with some kind of debt ceiling agreement. President storming out of the meeting yesterday and kicked everybody else out of the White House. They're going to go back to it today, and evidently, if necessary, he's inviting them down to Camp David over the weekend to continue the negotiations and discussions. I think Camp David has its own golf course, so he might be able to sneak in a couple of rounds of golf while he's doing that. So, that's the markets really aren't paying much attention to that because they know it will get resolved one way or the other. So they're kind of focusing on other things, and we'll kind of see where we go from here. It's just that kind of stuff that's going on. Just in case you hadn't heard, I think this is kind of a neat story. You've heard all about Carmageddon, the big traffic jam that's coming to L.A. this weekend and for about a week. 405, a big chunk of the 405 is going to be shut down, and it's going to create what many people believe will be a massive traffic jam. JetBlue, the airline, is offering flights, although I understand they've sold out all the tickets. I don't know if they're going to add any more flights or not. But they're adding a flight from Long Beach Airport to Burbank Airport. Now, if you could drive there, you could do it in probably under normal circumstances, I would guess, in less than an hour, depending on which way you go, give or take a little bit. You could do it in less than an hour. But with this traffic jam, there's no telling how long it would take you. So they've got this flight that is basically go up, come down, okay? It's probably not 50 miles, if that. And they were selling tickets for $4 each way. And evidently it sold out very quickly. So if you had to get to the other side of L.A., this would be the way to do it. Now, you got to obviously have somebody pick you up at the Burbank Airport or at the Long Beach Airport, depending on which way you're going. And you have to go through all the security checks and all that stuff. So I'm still thinking you probably would save yourself a little bit of time. And I have a hunch people that were buying the tickets are either doing it for one of two reasons. Well, 3 reasons. I suppose theoretically they do need to get to Burbank from Long Beach. Number 2, they're going to buy the tickets and put them on eBay for sale. They paid $4 for them. They could probably get more than that for them. Or number 3, you just wanted to have a nice something different to do on Saturday or Sunday. Jump on an airplane. If you've never been on an airplane, put the kids on there and just hop over there and see what it's all about. It's kind of an interesting story. I don't know if anybody else will do it. Watching your dollars. I'm George Chamberlain. Have a good one.